Hi everyone, I'm here today in the home of lovely Gerry, who has been part of the Ebby family for a very, very long time. Ger, thank you so much for having us here today.
You're welcome.
Now, in just over 1 month's time, it will be 18 months since the government established a national lockdown in the hope of preventing the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Since then, we have all experienced life like never before. Now, Gerry, as you remember back over this time frame, what has been the hardest thing for you in relation to the pandemic?
I think having personal contact with people, being able to either pop over to them to talk, have a coffee, or for them to come to me.
Yeah.
And, you know, my friends, yes, that's
The
been
freedom
hard.
to be able to do that.
Freedom to be able to do that.
Yeah. Has it been particularly hard as somebody living on your own? And what has been the greatest help to you during this time?
Well, I'm fortunate that I'm in a house, so I've got quite a lot of freedom. I have a lovely little conservatory that I can pop out into, which is in the garden, and I have a garden as well. So I feel that I was very fortunate, not in a high-rise flat, but in a home, and I felt free then.
That's
And also, if I hadn't had my personal faith, that would have been much harder. God has certainly, I have definitely felt His presence all through the time.
So you've never felt on your own then, really?
No.
Well, Ger, without wanting to be a little rude, your age has meant you have counted as vulnerable during this virus time. Do you think you have had to be extra cautious or extra careful? What has that looked like for you?
No, I've been quite surprised really. I can honestly say, yes, I haven't been able to go to the shops, which is one of the biggest things, but if I hadn't had the help of my wonderful neighbours around here and friends that have offered to do shopping for me, that would have been quite hard. So no, because it meant each time they came, I saw someone.
Had someone to have a quick chat to?
Yes, as they bought the food. It may have been 2 yards away, but it didn't matter, or 2 metres. It was just lovely to see someone. Yeah.
You've already mentioned your faith in God. How do you feel God has helped you, though, through these really difficult times, especially when you've been on your own?
I think it's very hard to say, but I felt His presence more this last 18 months than I think I've ever felt His presence. And I can't explain it. I've just felt quite calm, the fact that I am on my own. Yes, He's given me strength that I didn't even know I had.
And how have you done that, though, Joe? Is it through listening to services or listening to worship music? Or,
well, all of it actually. I listen to Premier Radio quite a bit.
Excellent, yeah.
And I love songs of praise on a Sunday. And having conversations, and also I got my iPad and I can contact Christian friends and talk to them. So, yes, I think it's listening, being able to have conversations with people that I know have got the same faith as I've got.
Yeah. And joining in some of the Zooms, Ger. I know you've been joining into the Zooms. Prayer meetings.
I've loved that. And one of the wonderful things was I'm already in a Bible study with Tim's, but I was invited into Esther Walcott and John Walcott's group, and I found that absolutely wonderful. I just love being with young people.
Yeah.
Oh. They graciously made me feel very much one of them and not one of the old people.
Oh, Ger, we're all part of Ebby family, and it's great, young and old.
Yeah.
Thank you so much today.
You're very welcome.
For sharing with us.
You're very welcome.
We really appreciate it, and we love you.
Okay, I love you too.